Okay. Oh, hang on. There we go. I turned the music off on the on the capture card because this game's music is actually very quiet. Even now. Pardon me. I've got had a cough these past few days. Well, started yesterday really. And it's still here lingering. Alright, we're gonna knock this one out. All that's left is ultimate mode. The true ruler of the night, which I guess means we get to play his final boss form. All new levels are the same levels though. Clearance's curse isn't just the ability to rewind time and justify a level select. Or maybe it is. Isn't this just the normal intro? Or is this going to recount like the playthrough? Is it still the way it's to be? I guess it's the same story, but as Super Zangetsu? Or have I misunderstood this entirely? Because like the thing says, oh, he is the true ruler of the night, right? Well, there he is as himself. Alright, what's different then? He already has. Oh, he's all of his soul arts. Ah. This is gonna be like Zangetsu, and you also have the entire party, so you can do soul arts Zangetsu alongside everyone else, maybe. There's a lot more enemies. Or at least I feel like it's a lot more enemies. A bit of a delay on that crescent moon there. Get sassy about it. The game says no. We might as well, right? That's right, you can't turn in the air unless you jump. What shenanigans are afoot there? Because it is Zangetsu with all of his soul arts. I guess they always like jump at you and try and catch you off. Okay, that does hit all of them. It's not as going to do something. Nah, damn it. I was gonna say, I thought it was gonna be nasty to make like this the upper one brick, because old Castlevania would do that in some of the games, like the little fire towers, it would brick in like in pieces, so there'd still be like a bit left, and you would just be like, oh fuck me. All right, get down. Yeah, there's gotta be like health before the boss. Unless that's changed in ultimate mode. I guess the question is, if you sacrifice people, what do you get? But I'm also kind of curious what happens if you don't, while maintaining your soul arts. Should have broke that. I think there was a sub weapon back there. I should have broken that and got the whip. Ah well. Damn it. Yeah, bringing us over. The double jump is like just fucking hilarious. Double jump on aerial attack is fucking hilarious for how like comical they make this, I guess. Now that I'm actually like used to how they move. Well, there's Miriam. Pose. Well, at least I think it's Miriam, right? Yeah. This is ultimate mode, yeah, which is... I mean... So far it's basically just regular mode, only Zangetsu has all his soul arts just unspoken. He still has the aerial attack, the double jump, sprint. And I'm not sure, like... I'm glad that I didn't sacrifice her, because I'm kind of like, well... Here's a thought. I mean, she could always do this shit, right? She can't double jump. I jump slide. Yeah, she's same as always. What the? When was this a thing? Am I a fucking idiot? When was this a thing? I don't remember this being a soul art. Has he just always been able to do this and I'm a dumbass? Be a fucking idiot. Alright, well, so we're... Here's another ending, he beat it ignoring all of them? That's funny, actually. Has... you might know, Hammer. Has he always had, like, the charge attack? Has that just always been a thing and I'm just, like, a fucking idiot who never found out? That would have made, like, the regular Zangetsu run, just as by himself, getting the soul arts, so much easier. No idea. You have no idea it was a thing? man, though. We're going to have to test that by the end of this. Load up the other save files and see what happens. Need to hold that until there. Yep. No idea what the deal with Ultimate Mode is so far, beyond him just having all this shit. Maybe that's just it. It's just like, you just get perfect Zangetsu, and it's just the regular mode otherwise. Because the enemies all seem to be about the same. Like, it would have been helpful in modes like this for Zangetsu, because he could just do that. You don't need to like inch towards the edge. You just fucking hit him. I got stuck on the stairs. Whatever. Oh, the charge attack must have been here before, because there was no way Zangetsu could really deal with these gits without it. I mean, at least I hope so. Fucker. Check that out, though. You can combine it with your double jumping around. I made some boss fights fucking easier, I tell you what. This mode makes Zangetsu a lot nicer to use, though. Whereas before I would have been happy to do stage entirely with Miriam. There's like it's like switching back and forth a lot more now because he can hold his own. Stream keeps locking up. Maybe, because it seems to be running fine here. It hasn't dropped frames or anything. The joys. I need to get Sonic Mania still, actually. I still haven't played that. I mean, hell, it's cheap enough. I might just get it this weekend when I'm buying, like, fucking everything else I want to just, like, download. My Sonic Mania Plus even, which, oh, that's probably the same, like, price, right? Or just updated or whatever. I'm curious. It takes like 5 regular hits without the attack upgrade to deal with these guys. And 2 charge hits. Figures. I just realized the charge hit probably could have let him hit this boss whenever we first get into the room with him. What does Zangetsu walk through here? Of all the things to get hit by, I got hit by that. This is all the... This is like, there's more icicles here. Which tells me this is the hard mode version of this boss, which is not good. Yeah, this is the hard mode version of the boss. This is the nightmare mode version. I couldn't tell with the first boss because he's basically the fucking same. Fucker. Oh, this isn't the boss being hard, that's just me being a shit. Alright. I guess I should need to be. Plus 30 physical, 25 for game and expansion. Physical, alright. Things to consider, I guess. Okay, so this is actually nightmare mode, then. So that's the nightmare mode version of that boss. It's nightmare mode with soul arts from the start. Fucker. It was the bloody update, yeah, figures. I will probably die here. The one there's a bandwidth on. I kinda hate how I survived it. Like, it's so much thinner. It's kinda nasty. Oh, it's nightmare mode with Zangetsu available. That's the gimmick, because he wasn't available in nightmare mode. I thought I could have moved out of the way in time. I tried to duck in time. Never mind, it's just internet trouble then. Alas. It doesn't even cost anything. I already did most solos and Getsu no upgrades. Maybe. I could probably do that. This is like the last main run, I guess. I wanted to get this done to complete the set, I suppose, because it's ultimate mode and then I've done all the main modes. Any like runs after that I'll probably just do whenever I feel like it. Probably not this week because work. This is like a day also because like we'll have Sound Run tomorrow, and then I think also Thursday, I can't remember. This is like a day where I've neither, and also Chris is busy. Might as well. When you say like normal mode solos and Getsu with like no upgrades, is that because like that gets or unlocks something, or is that just for the shit of it? Because I do want to do like runs like that for the shit of it. But if they also like get like, actual endings and shit, I might just do that especially then. You know. I'll probably combine it with just ignoring everyone. Trying to preempt this bat when I really don't need to. There's like a spot where we can get Miriam to slide to. That's like in between these icicles, but not underneath either. Apparently there's a different ending, okay. She can't throw these while ducking. I jumped, I promise you. Fucker. Tried. That ending's the one that ties the ritual of the night. Okay. I'll do that at some point then. When I next get a stream opportunity, probably. Because I also want to do like, the E3 backer demo for this. Not for this, for Bloodstained the night, Ritual of the Night. Because I have that sitting there, and I've been like kind of kind of itching to get it. Well, that's actually alright. That still like breaks the shields just fine. I'm kind of amazed by like the sheer amount of endings in this game. So that's a ton of them, like different like story modes, different just modes in general. I think that's too close. She's gonna get hit. No, she's not. I'm kind of amused. I don't know when the trigger point for it appearing and doing its thing is. Come on. How much health do you have, you fucking... Oh, I'm gonna die here again. Fucking AoE is nasty. Hello, Luigi. Big yawn. I mean, don't expect a pleasant soundscape tonight either. With people in, and there's like, you know, I just heard like sirens in the distance, so it's probably gonna be another noisy day, but oh well. You can hold that across screens, that's interesting. No, we want to keep like the size of the knives. Hello, kitty cat. Just flop against the bed. Right, we'll get Miriam to do this, and then whenever he's like, after we bust the bubbles, we'll just have them get to walk about doing charge slashes just all day. Come on. Gotta jump for that, alright. All nasty all the time. Didn't mean to jump forward. Desperation, just jump and attack. Never once. You're meant to go underneath that. Eventually, they don't need to, but you know, gets you alive. Eventually. Hello. We will need your spells, wizard. See, the sacrifice thing where you kill them because to get your soul arts, would make more sense if he spoke to them first, and then you had to decide of being friend or cutting them down after you realize that they have the demons about them. Hello. Hello. Grunting at me for scratching. Alright. It's like the only of our cats that does like every time, like, if they didn't want you to pet them, they would just, you know, fucking inch away, or just either inch away or like slap you or whatever. Like Luigi sits there and does like little tiny grunts that are just like, go away. Oh, hello, he's walking about now. What's up? Oh, he's going to the door. It's open, you can just slither out and slither back in when you're ready. Still don't have the timing down. Whatever. I haven't been down here in a while. Since like nightmare mode, I think. Although I don't even know if I went down now or if I didn't just take the other path to see what it was like. I knew it was around here somewhere. Didn't do the back jump properly. Rip. It's fine. Now we need Dracula for that one. The thought occurs. Nah, it doesn't go down far enough. Fucking bats. Alright, no, I found this before. I think I forgot about this on the normal mode run. Let's go. Alright, these guys. At least appreciate being able to cut the fireballs and destroy them. That's really nice to be able to do. Actually, yes, give me that. So I want to see what like devil mode charge attack does for in terms of damage. Because this thing clearly does like at least 2 times the damage of a regular attack. Ooh. The wellies, even though I know. I don't think this is the boss. No, this is the boss. If it gives you a big heart, it's the boss. Might as well keep it up with Zangetsu and see what this... Wait, hang on. We'll do solo Zangetsu and do upgrades at some point, because if that's the ending that ties to Ritual of the Night, I'm very curious. But until then, I am absolutely going to pick up the upgrades, because fuck. Fucking jump and swing like nuts. Oops. It's the first time I think I've had the coins hurt me with falling on me. One of those is nasty. With skulls all along. I do like that. That's like kind of the sort of thing you'd expect, because of course it wouldn't be gold. But it's just the aesthetics. This is like skull piles. And the 2 gravestones. 1 for each hand. Alright, Dracula. Thinking on it, it's kind of funny that the ending that ties the Ritual of the Night is the one where Zangetsu frees everyone but then fucks off. So that means Miriam is just kind of... Canonically, it's just kind of like, yo, you're that guy who like saved me from that train monster, and then you just kind of like walked off. Well, maybe. Doesn't it kind of imply that he'll like get possessed by the super demon and become hell mode again? I forget if he's in hell mode in Ritual of the Night, or maybe he is and he's only pretending, because all the art I've seen of him is like just pretty close to what he is here, just samurai mode. Didn't charge up enough, getting too cheeky. Actually, let's make Dracula go. I need to get reacquainted with the old vamp. So we have him now for like... We have Zangetsu now for like a Nightmare Mode Dragon, so that'll probably help a lot. So he'll be able to... Well, in theory, he'd be able to take the lower head out like pretty quick. I probably still need to use like the freezing arrow thing, where you do freezing arrow, like big freezing attack. But then we have Zangetsu to be able to wail on the fucking final head. He'd be better served to do it than Dracula, I think, because now we know about the charge attack. Forgot, don't go that low. Oh, didn't know about that. Kind of appreciate that Miriam is the whip user. I think I've said this before. Partially it's because, you know, there has to be one, but also because it just kind of, I remember all like the voting for Sword versus Whip clans, and I remember Whip won. I think Cato Ninetails won, which is just glorious because that was the one I picked. Like, more Whip is always better. So the character who's the face of the main game being a whip user is kind of, yes, this is the way things should be. I wonder. Nah, not even these guys. I wonder. There's one around here. Just jump that. Whip indeed beats sword, because that's the way of things. Alright. Just fly over the birds and hope they don't go higher. Should use Zangetsu to like, actually attack them, but I forgot. This is the hell I've made onto myself. I'm going to make abusive use of the charge sword now that I know it exists, because why wouldn't I? It's not. We need to conserve some weapon power for like the end, even if the end is still like a ways off. I don't waste any time, do they? Rats. Stream is not stable. Good for you. It dropped like its usual like 0.1% of frames at some point, so things are looking about standard here on this end still. I should just use Dracula instead of chancing my goddamn arm. I thought this was the curse because this is nightmare mode. Does that mean like we're going to get the evil Zangetsu end of the game, where the fight, you know, possessed Zangetsu? And if so, I'm kind of curious about how that fight plays out, considering, well, we have him right here. And how he does against himself. It's kind of philosophical question when you think about it. Of course. It's alright, there's gonna be a heart. Big heart will heal us off at least. Unless I get in the next room just. I'm nonetheless annoyed. One of these is got to be. There it is. We're gonna freeze and then we're gonna have Dracula do this thing. forgot about the flames. I was like, oh right, yes, I must. And then I realized I didn't get the scythe. He tries, bless him. This is a disaster. Wrong button. Whenever it works. This is a complete disaster. That one's dead. Alright. Alright, alright. You gotta get a big old hit off this one. Ew. I feel like I can't even. Must have got this boss down like the most just from the amount of times I had to fight him in nightmare mode and regular Zangetsu move. More than any other boss, which is kind of fucking funny when you think about it. Level 2 Turtle Man boss will still fuck me up a bit. And then just this guy, I just. Even when I mess about, it's still just wreck him. Literally, Zangetsu is pretty good against that, at least. When he has his double jumps and shakes, then there's like no question of being able to like make it to the platform and out of the monster's reach. No one's biting at you. These shits, though, we absolutely need Miriam for these. Just really fitting still. Like Miriam or Dracula, one of the two. The music in this game is still so good, though. Do we want to? Fuck it, we'll try it. They will just shoot even if you're not directly in front of them. As long as they do the wee peek, they're going to shoot. It's interesting. We're already like halfway through the fucking level now. Yeah. Let's... Didn't swing fast enough. It going low, like trying to like snipe me from underneath her angle, though. That's cheeky as hell. Alright, Dracula. I believe in you. I guess the Zangetsu also could have jumped that with his double jump. Oh, that's fucker. Yeah, it's also just because like he basically has Alucard's sprite, but like you know the name Alucard doesn't naturally come to my head. It's just even in my head I just go Dracula. Alright, that'll do it. No. Ah, fucker. Whatever. This will still do. hate how this one respawns instantly. It's nasty. It's just I see the spray and it's just like Dracula. Also, he turns into the bat even like Castlevania 3 Alucard, so I cannot be blamed. I can, but you shouldn't. Yeah, let's just leave. We only technically need the wizard alive for this one anyway. For this boss, I mean. There we go. When I actually like pay attention to what it's doing, I can actually like seem semi-confident. I don't want to. Like, there's just a dragon in there. There might be an extra life, but also I just don't want to deal with the dragon. Ooh. Kinda close. Frick. I saw it coming too late. Not worth it. Get that to her just in case we still need her before we get to the boss, which I think we do, but I think as long as we have Dracula we're also just fine. Being a bit cheeky. Fuck. I didn't know about that. I'll be mad if that's the shortcut from earlier and I was actually thinking wrong and the dragon one is actually later. Which I think is actually the case. Take that. Alright, this is the checkpoint before the boss. This is, yeah, okay, that's the one where you fly through and there's a dragon there. Fuck. Could have made that a bit easier on myself, but oh well. Yeah, she needs the heart, wherever it is. Where it is. There we go. Alright. Let's go murder Thunder Peacock. Which sounds like a Mega Man X boss, but I don't think is a Mega Man X boss. It's a different peacock. That stood up too early. It's fine though, it's fine. And then he does the Super Thunder. There we go. Forgot about his he rushes in the attack first. Not that we're hurting for lives, though. What do you know? We did need Zangetsu for it. This is the vampire lady. And there's library boss. Maybe it's the other way around, I forget. But those two are next, then we'll see what the final one has for us. I wish you could jump out of your whip it's that wee bit faster. You know, like lion faces kind of like feature prominently in like the demon designs around here, I've noticed. Yeah. And he still has it, so. But hey, wrong one. There we go, juice. Usually I still prefer just going down here anyway, because up there is like slightly hellish. Yeah, I wonder if that's a trend that continues, or just because like there's lion men, and there's lion men that ride the griffins, which are also part lion, and then there's these guys, which is lion heads on arm wheels. It's an old ass demon thing. Alright. Actually, I guess I should have figured that. Because like old people would have seen lions and been like, "That's fucked up," and then just said like everything that's vaguely lion is demon-like. I do like that out here, and so to like, I call it Boer. Boer? I think. Yeah. Someone can correct me on that, but what is it? What was I gonna say? I do appreciate when games take from that type of old mythology, you know, aesthetic, instead of just instead of just, hey, here's Norse mythology again. We're just gonna do this dance, are we? Touche, good sir, but in the end I win. Specifically the lion face wheels. Ah, okay. I've known about like some things that are just face wheels, but I didn't know about lion face wheels. Mostly people face wheels, that's the ones I know. Or just eyes. We're just gonna keep doing. Fuck it. I have run out of patience for your type. Swords do beat axes. This is irrevocable law. It's just the way of things. Very nice of that thing to just jump and fuck off. Kind of curious. No, I don't have. Wait, I might. I haven't done this before, so that's. I should have. I don't know. I was a bit extremely hurting, but that's still annoying. That's how you do that. Fuck me. So that's how that's done. All along, the answer was before me. We're absolutely gonna want this. I forgot which one opened and which one fell. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Howdy, Miriam, for this one, because she's the only one. Well, I guess, like, Zangetsu has his run, so he could do it now. But, you know, the ways that work. Don't always have to hit every weapon on BSC, you tit. That's fine, we can correct it. Yeah, we actually want to go up this way because it's easier. If I remember right, anyway. Sort of. Maybe we'll be able to kill these guys on sight with this. Yes. Didn't mean to throw the super, I just wanted to jump and get that bit closer. I'll run back though because I want Miriam to have that. Fucker that you are, for you would throw that. Let's use the whip, you know, in the situation intended for it, because we are about to fight a vampire. Might as well give him a bit of a top up though. You. I think the only difference here is that she, like, shoots fireballs more frequently. I think. I don't remember her being that different from, you know, between modes. Oh no, the fireball is just a lot more aggressive, okay. Didn't mean that. Alright. Vampire versus vampire. Touche. Rip. Double rip. Regatta comes towards you. Ah well. Again, not that we need it. That one is especially stylish to pull off though. And then Library Demon. He's a prick, but I feel like we will better odds against. I'm just getting the willies because I'm about to jump in it. Every time they start, yep. Then I just completely psych myself out. Did they remove one of those knights? Is that intentional or are they just having pity? I hope it's not intentional. Oh, yeah, both of those see if they can. Is that, I meant, is that unintentional or are they, you know, deliberately going like, ah, well. Oh, there he is. Maybe it wasn't intentional. Fucker. Should've left that then. Now we can tank hits more freely. Hello, Luigi. Hello. Hello, what's up with you? Up staring out the window again. Sometimes I wonder what it is. We can't actually reach there because we don't have your man. We can kill this guy though, just for shits. Oh shit, a red. A starlight red. Fuck. Hello, welcome. Come and enjoy me playing Curse of the Moon's Ultimate Mode. Oh. I like it. Thanks for sending them over, man. Cheers. Bad thing to do. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, everything's fine. It was an underhand. All along it was an underhand. Frog. Frog. Fine. There we go. You. Let's just whip. Let's just whip. It is just easier. Just use the whip. Don't have ice, and I'd rather keep the daggers. Especially for this room. We're probably going to use Zangetsu through all this room anyway. If you know we're not. I knew it. Felt it in my bones the moment like I made her swing and I was like, this is not correct. Oh, now we must suffer. Rip. So I'm like giving myself the willies. It's fine. Everything's fine. In ultimate mode, Zangetsu gets to keep all his soul arts, which you get in regular, like in normal mode and well, only normal mode. You can get them by, like, instead of recruiting the partners, if you kill them, you'll get a soul art, which is like, the first one is the aerial attack. Like, you jump, you hit Y, he does like the downward strike. The second one is the double jump. The third one is the run. So, I guess you could mix and match if you wanted. In ultimate mode, which you get by... Oh, Jesus Christ. The charge sword, I don't know how long that's been there. Because that isn't the soul art you get from, like, killing people. Like, I only just discovered this mode by, like, holding down Y by accident. And then I saw him, like, flash, and then... I don't know if he's always had that, or if he's only has it for this mode, or what. I'm gonna test that out once I beat this. But it's damn useful, I'll tell you what. So this guy's range charges relatively fast, and then you can just combine it with like double jumps and like your sprints and everything, and just go to time. We don't have Miriam with the axe, so we might as well just... I timed that horribly wrong. It's pretty rad. Like, it's amazing how much like just having the movement option just changes it from like regular Castlevania into something closer to like Mega Man Zero. Like, it's nuts. I guess it also makes sense because Inti Creators did develop Mega Man Zero, if I remember right. I forgot about the jump arc. It's like, I can chance my arm, that's fine. And then, oh wait, if you're using the double jump to jump forward, you can't use it to jump back and correct your direction. Ninja Gaiden is actually a very good comparison, actually. Ooh. I'm just gonna keep this up. Even if we strictly don't, that's why I'm keeping this up. Because if they're one-hit enemies, the fire shield will eat them alive. See if we can get to the checkpoint with Albert. I don't have the highest of hopes. Alright, maybe actually I do. Okay, maybe I don't. Alright, it's fine. It took him a bit, but he got there. Alright, let's see how far you can get, old man. Second verse, same as the first. Slightly rude. But they deserve it, frankly. You'll probably need this more than the fire shield in the coming boss fight. Yeah, oh wait, no. We're not gonna... Probably not gonna make it to the boss fight. Right, we're gonna wait on this one. Well, never mind. It doesn't hit low enough. Should have ducked. It's fine though, because we'll just start right there. More or less. That's nasty. I just realized, I just remembered too late, Miriam's jump arc is very rude for that. She jumps too high. This will make Dracula do it. Gabble. He's just Dracula though. I need her for that. Everything's fine. Yep. Alright, this guy. Let's just Dewey dance. You. Do I want to go up or do I want to stay? I'll stay down, because I know the down route more, since I usually can't get up to these stairs. Yeah, this one's more pleasant. We're gonna have Dracula do it though, because we'll need those bad arcs to kill the pixies. Like so. There we go. Alright, Miriam and Zangetsu are good enough at jumping for that, I guess. Speaking of good enough at jumping, I certainly am not. Yep. Might as well. I like that at least let me slide back out instead of wasting the points. Damn it. Jumped at the wrong time. Again, wrong time. She jumps higher than she jumps far, and that's the thing to remember. Alright, this above me is like... It's not that hurt, it's fine, everything's fine. This is the final sequence, and then we're in the library boss. That shouldn't have worked, but it did work, and that's the important bit. It's not even gonna give you a chance. It's because I'm feeling particularly lazy right now. Alright, library boss. I want Miriam to start. She can actually like wing her sides a bit. She'll get like some early hits in, and then we'll switch to Gabble, and he can take care of the bouncing projectiles. She's a scythe, so didn't duck. Everything's fine. Didn't jump in time. Size make everything better. Didn't even mean to do that, but hey. Didn't skip in time, it's alright though. This guy's actually like, he's scary as hell because his animations are all fast as hell. He's not that bad, really. I definitely do need him dead, though. Didn't fall down in time. There we go. Didn't escape in time. Ah well. He doesn't last as long. He doesn't hover as long as I thought he did, so it's going to be cheeky and just float away as a bat. It's alright though. Doesn't do anything in the long run. Hello, kitty cat. What are you sitting like that for? What's up with you? No. He's tired. Ah. This is the regular final stage. Yep. It lulls you in by looking like Castlevania 1-1, and then... Alright, you don't jump across those despite what your instincts tell you. The game is currently in scare mode. What if this makes me do all of them? Like after the final boss, you just go straight into boss and Getsu mode. I forgot about you. Hang on. No? No. Alright then. Probably a different spot. Fire. One of the gives then gets a brick until we find some heart. I always wonder what's in that door, but I don't know how you get to it. Oops. I don't remember offhand how you get to it. No, okay. Yeah. No. Oh, we won before the boss. Ah, there was a tiny heart. He could have used that. It's alright though. Alright, this is the panic room. It's not called the panic room because you do that. It's called the panic room because that chases you. But that was just me going for the one-up and then also seeing the Medusa head and just being a twat. Well, that's just mean. I didn't. Okay. Alright. I was like, then I'll jump. And it's like, oh wait, he doesn't go that far. You stupid dickhead. It's fine though, it's fine though. Never actually did go up to that door before. Alright, this guy. It's fine. Suffice to say, we probably won't be beating the boss in this state. You know, hey, all the kinds. Alright. Oh wait, no, this is the final rush. And then there's the boss, I think. No, there's another demon. And gargoyle, whatever. Then I think it's probably an hour room or so. I don't remember this offhand. I mostly remember the Zangetsu, the Nightmare mode version. Ow. Oh, right. Just okay, now it's all over. We still have the old man, that's right. Forgot about that. Although now he's touched the thing, so this is our one run with this. Sorry, the door's right there. Everything's fine, everything's fine. I've always wondered if there is something over there, but the final boss is like right here anyway. Might as well. Yeah, it's better. Yeah, we can only, yeah, we can but try. Is just being intensely mean. I don't even know where I am anymore. Alright. Oh, it changes in the hard for this one. They've learned a bit. That used to, even on like Nightmare, that was just, no, it wasn't, we weren't here on Nightmare, but even like on normal, that was always just a, excuse me, a one-up, and you would just keep picking it up. Although Nightmare mode, for its final boss, did just give you a one-up every single time. Oops. Boss is a bit of a bastard, though. Well, we're kind of boned, aren't we? I need to, like, learn how to move better against this boss, because it always does this to me every time, where it just walks into me. Also, the very edges of its cape aren't actually a hitbox, it's just curious. Yeah, he's not making it out of this. He can try. He put up a fair fight, that old man. Alright. Oh, wait, no, it's gonna be a one-up every time we actually die. Which I think means they're kinder now, because they give us a heart. Unless they did that before and I just don't remember. Which they might have. Just gonna use him to get some more magic. Will you keep your charge through the cuts? No, he won't. It was worth a try. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. It's just happening. That was the wrong set of moves entirely, but it's fine though. The way it moves its hands have like relation to the pattern it uses, but I'm not entirely sure what those are. Okay, that is eventually just gonna hit me. Oops. Oh, we're out of weapon juice. Stop turning into a bet. It's Y, not X, you fucking... Like, I just do not know where to stand ever with this boss. There we go. Final form isn't too bad, given we have all Soul Arts Zangetsu, because he can just keep jumping and hitting it more reliably than anyone else. And his sword is better suited to fighting the moons than anyone else. Case in point. Oh, it's going straight for the reds. And they're faster. That's what I get for being presumptuous. We don't have the shits for this. Didn't jump far enough. Well, we may be in for a nastier ride than I was anticipating. Alright. Yeah, we're in for a nastier ride than I was anticipating. Didn't expect this to be all red moons, but then again, we didn't fight this. Alright, yeah, they do go there. I'm an idiot. Didn't fight this one in Nightmare mode, so of course it has a buff as well. Oh, it does have these still. Oh, they actually do go all the way down this time. It's nasty. Only sometimes reach. Didn't jump far enough. I need to keep the weapon points up for this, but that's fine. Should have picked up that big bottle, but a bit late for that. Forgot about this one. It's a nasty surprise. There we go. He does his dramatic sue. Well, this is the normal ending. Unless it's about to like immediately kick me into a second nightmare mode run. Yeah, that's the normal ending. The ultimate mode was a laugh if only to play as like Super Zangetsu with all your soul arts and your like the charge sword and everything. Just from where to go on top of having everyone else. Like it is like nightmare mode like has nightmare mode bosses. I didn't notice anything else being particularly overly hard. Hell, I couldn't even tell until the second boss that was nightmare mode because he has a very distinct difference. Whereas the first boss is like, I guess I should have known from the amount of fire he shot, but I just couldn't tell because it was kind of inconsequential. Albert just impaling himself on spikes. He tries. So yeah, I guess the point of it is just like your have fun mode. It'll be at some point. Don't know when exactly, because like I don't think I'll have the time to stream the rest of like the work days, which is just Wednesday and Thursday really. I think like Friday, if there is Salmon Run, I'll either be doing like Octo expansion, or yeah, probably Octo expansion. I don't know whether Friday or Saturday, it depends on what the plans are. I think like for the spirit of it, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it on normal and just like regular Zangetsu, ignore everyone and no upgrades. Cause like it will be hard, but like on normal, like the final boss keeps it shit mostly in check. Although how will you dodge? Like it's, I guess like the actual damage thing of the giant laser is like only the bottom, so I guess you could just jump over it. Yeah. You know, maybe like we'll see. One way or the other. So that's the two, like all three modes, and then plus the run to unlock ultimate. It's kind of amusing. This is the one I ended like with the most lives on. I guess that's just the power of having all soul arts and then also an entire party. I'm probably supposed to being used to the game and knowing what's gonna happen. So yeah, that's Curse of the Moon. That game's fucking great. Like I didn't actually expect to get this, or I wasn't even expect this to be a thing when like I backed Bloodstained. I was just backing it for Glorious Symphony of the Night Return. So having this thrown in is like a hell of a bonus. Even if you didn't back it, if you want up like you can buy it, I would recommend it. It's like some pure Castlevania shit, and the creators are like good at making pretty good platformers. So next won't be another run of this. Next will be Octo expansion, either Friday or Saturday. And I'll finally see what the fuss is about and finally get to assume my octopus true form. And then after that, at some point it'll be like the Ritual of Night E3 demo, which I have sitting here still. I need to actually play that, and then also probably one last final run of this to get the no upgrades, ignore everyone ending. So yeah, thank you for coming out. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna go start winding down for the night because I have to get up for work in the morning. I'm not going to bed yet, not for like another 2 hours or so, but you know, might as well start settling down. So, thank you for watching. Next time will be octopuses. Well, next time definitely will be Salmon Run. That's tomorrow. Next time it's a solo one, it'll be octopuses. So, thanks for coming out. See yous.